Yeah, thank you very much for having me. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tezuka. I'm coming from Japan to introduce about the Q-Star's activity. Q-Star is, let's say, European Quick, equivalent as European Quick. Let's say Japanese version of Quick is Q-Star. So let me introduce about our activities. Yeah, Q-Star was established September 2021. It is exactly same age as Quick is, so it's our 4th year now. And the purpose of this Q-Star is to create industry and business based on the quantum technology. Just industrialization is our, purpose to be active. And the number of members companies are 88 as of now. Which is increasing since beginning. One of our uniqueness is the membership of the Q-Star. Let's say vendor company, which means quantum technology companies, are rather less. And the majority of the Q-Star members are more user companies, which means we can have a more like a real use, let's say, use case discussion and use case creation we have been doing. And yeah, sometimes we get the question that can a foreign company become a member of Q-Star? The answer is yes. We can invite anybody to enter into the Q-Star activities. But since our communication language is Japanese language, which is very different from the other languages, so we do need to have an office in Japan. I have one good example. Company name is OQC, Oxford Quantum Circuit. They just opened the office in Japan. Actually, they don't open the office, but they just hire one country manager in Japan. And we have accepted their application, and now they become a member of the Q-Star. And they are actively working hard about the Q-Star's activity. Therefore, whenever your company or friends are planning to open the office in Japan or planning to develop the business in Japan markets, please just contact me. Then I can introduce you how to get into the quantum ecosystem in Japan. Yeah, this is our history since beginning. We have started just 11 members as a core founders. Then it becomes 24 members, and this is a real time when the Q-Star's real business activity started, together with the 6 working groups and 4 subcommittees. And now it becomes 88 members with 8 working groups and 6 subcommittees. Our daily activity is to discuss about a lot of use cases, which is really applicable use cases, with listening the voice from user companies carefully. And as a result, in 2022, we have already established over 50 use cases across the quantum technologies. And we have selected 16 real applicable use cases. And now is a stage of the POC, proof of concept, actually doing some activities at the field. So that's what we are doing until now. And as I mentioned, there are working groups activities and subcommittees activities in Q-Star. Subcommittees activities are our main activity in Q-Star. The top 2, application of quantum wave and quantum probability theory and applications of quantum superposition, these are mainly for the quantum computing technology. And third one, combinatorial optimization problem. This is annealing technology. Japan is very much advanced about the quantum annealing technology, and we are very much focusing on this optimization through with annealing technology. And the 4th one is quantum cryptography and quantum communications. These 4 are more like a technology-oriented subcommittees. However, from the user perspective, they don't like these types of naming. For example, quantum wave and quantum probability, application of quantum superposition. What is it? So nobody can explain internally. So they are like a more user types of approach, which is a 5th subcommittee that names quantum city promotion. maybe 10, 15 years ago, there was a boom about the name, which is smart city. Everybody says smart city, but nobody knows what is smart city. And finally, this word disappeared. But we believe smart city may become together with quantum technology. This is the types of discussion so that Quantum City Promotion Subcommittee is discussing from the user's perspective. And finally, Quantum Materials, Devices, and Sensing Subcommittee. Japan has some excellent companies which is very good at materials, devices, and sensings. And we would like to, take part in this ecosystem in the quantum era as well. That's the reason why we have decided to establish 6 subcommittees, which names Quantum MDS subcommittee. And we are supporting subcommittees activity by working groups activities. For example, policy recommendation, which is very close to the activity together with Cabinet Office, which Arimoto-san just presented. And the test bed collaboration, R&D collaboration, standardization, long-term roadmap, human resource development, everything we are covering through the working groups. And I am leading this Global Consortium Alliances working group. That's why I'm here now. Q-Star goal, yeah, lots of text. I just want to skip. But anyway, so these 5 goals, we have set it up in 2022. It's now become like a goal of the Japanese quantum community together with our government. And example of the quantum technology applications, as I mentioned, we have discussed a lot about the use cases. And for example, logistics, together with Toyota, for example, and manufacturing and financing, lots of sector. So we have excellent companies who are in this Q-Stars member. Therefore, we can listen the voice from the user company very carefully, and we establish the realistic use case applications under the discussion by subcommittees. In addition to that, as I mentioned, Japan is quite unique in terms of annealing technology. And also, quantum key distribution is one of the unique points which Japan can appeal. By the way, I have another hat. I am working in Toshiba as a QKD business development manager. So this is my main activities. Therefore, any times about the QKD discussion, I'm very much welcome to having with you. And also, this is very important activities, as Arimoto-san mentioned, GQuad activity by AIST. This is very important and currently very much focusing project, which Q-Star is also collaborating. Maybe better to skip to the next slide, because it's more realistic. We plan to develop this GQuad headquarter by AIST in 2025, if I understand correctly, which means next year. And this headquarter, it's this new, totally new building, contains quantum and AI cloud, quantum hardware testbed, quantum device prototyping platform, and the development of global quantum industry human resources by OJT. So it's not only Japan-focused, development, but also kind of quantum community in Japan. So which means other quantum technology is also applicable through this AIST, and we are very, eager to use this AIST opportunity and GQuad place in next year. Through this GQuad development discussion, we have also kind of formalized what is the quantum industry, where we have a footprint, where we are missing some footprint. This is a kind of picture which we have drawn. Japan is very good at, from this area, like software types of matters as well as annealing types of matter. But Japan may be not much advanced in terms of real quantum computing matters, where we may have a chance to collaborate with the global partner companies. So that's what we have described when we have a discussion with G-Quad members. And there is also another discussions about the supply chain for the next generation of the quantum computer systems. There is one good example of the discussion items. The supply chain situation in Japan, positive side, all the component suppliers are very eager to take part in the QC market. However, they have a concern that the QC component roadmap is unclear, and the volume or scalability is also very unclear. So component supply is a little bit hesitating. So where we should invest, or where they should spend money? What's the future after this investment? But somebody needs to take this types of problem with providing some solution or places where we can test, and that is G-Quad. As you see very bottom, G-Quad would like to offer QC vendors to support solving negative issues mentioned above. So we try to settle these types of concern. We try to remove anybody's concern that, hey, everybody, now it's time to spend your time and money for the quantum ecosystem creation together. So that is a kind of message through G-Quad. But we know Japan ecosystem is not enough to cover all the technology which is required for the quantum technology realization. That's the reason why we are here, ICQIA, which is Quantum Industry Association internationally, together with European QUIC, QSTAR, Canadian QIC, and American QEDC. These four consortiums signed MOU last January, and this is our second year to collaborate together. And we are not only just signing MOU, but also doing some activities. Let me show you some examples. Needless to say, so this is the background of these consortiums, which I would like to skip. At first, as I mentioned, we made a MOU signing ceremony at the Quantum West in San Francisco last January. And this year, we also gather once again in San Francisco when Quantum West happened. And we presented some joint activities in front of the audiences, which I'd like to show it from now. Yeah, as Arimoto-san mentioned, and also as Thierry presented in this room, last year, Japan was a host country of the G7. And we invited all the chair of the quantum associations to Japan. And in front of ministers of the G7, we presented about the quantum activities in each consortium. Then we now started the creation of the quantum value chain map. Firstly, we have started quantum computing, how the value chain map will look like. Then we will expand it to the QCOMS or quantum sensing in this year. And toward the future, so for example, next year, International Year of Quantum Science and Technology, we do definitely collaborate together to do something. And we are very eager to take part in the Q Expo, which will be held in Amsterdam in June. And next year, Japan will be the host country of the expo in Osaka. So that may be a chance that quantum to show the quantum technology. So we can collaborate anything in the future. So this is G7. Yeah, and in front of the G7 ministers, we shared about our visions and supply chain activities. The quantum computing market is growing as it's needed to understand the global supply chain. In other words, you know, we know Quick, we know QEDC, we know QIC, but we don't know that Quick has more than 180 companies, but we have never reached to the entire 180 companies. And same, we have 88 member companies in QStar, but nobody knows so who is 88 members. Then let's encourage about the communication by company, which is helpful to speed up the ecosystem creation. That's what we are intending to create the supply chain map. And it looks like this. We are using business intelligence tool, which is active by the end of this month. And by using this business intelligence tool, so we can show any way about the supplier maps, geographically, or with selecting some country or compute technology oriented or membership oriented. And if you select some pickup information, so detailed information is visible here like that. Another angle, so with using pie chart, like a country distribution, company size distribution, membership ones. As you see, although Quick has 180 member companies, at this moment, only 40 companies have joined this supplier map activities. And we are very much welcome to increase the number of activities. If you are eager to take part in this supply chain map activities, please contact TLE. And Japan is also same. QStar has 88 companies as a member, but only 25 companies have answered. But we'd like to encourage about this activity with having more number of members and having more direct communication, company by company. Yes, looks like this geographically, so we can show it, and technology oriented, we can show it. So this is one of the output through ICQIA member companies. This is a final slide from my side. As I mentioned, smart cities, which is a kind of icebreaker comment. But anyway, so this is our future vision. Daily life, nobody needs to care about I'm using quantum technology. It doesn't matter. Just daily life is more better thanks to quantum technology. This is what we want to achieve together with all of your audiences. Thank you very much.